What's happening, everybody? I am the bald kid Nostalgik, and this is SlickBlast RapCast. Once again, we are back with a dynamic series that's been great, backed by popular demand. It's called Mix and Match, basically the fantasy football of hip hop, where you customize, create, and build your own MCs, duels, producers, anything goes. And one of the four gentlemen that's on now, he'll be on with us in a few, a local brother from Chicago. There goes the other man with the plan, Brad Rock. Shout out to Daryl D. Shout out to all you brothers. Blessings to all you gents and everybody that's on. And yeah, it should be fun. We're gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna do it for the rest of the year, actually, and it's cool because it's I spread it out where we'll have other topics, but then we'll go to this because again, the imagination is obviously it's a limitless, you know. So it's just fun to put them in scenarios and stuff like that. So all right. So as we wait for the two gentlemen, Melvin, aka Crate Diggers, and then the brother and a mix and match regular, Tri Burrow. We might see an appearance from Brad as well. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, and hope everybody's safe out there. So I got my list. Definitely hyped for this, and had to let the dogs out, let them snack. All good. Yeah, man. Got to get your tribe of dogs and bring them in the mix. All right. As we got Mel on.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, brother? How are you, man?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good, man. I'm good, man. I'm glad you're on. Welcome to Mix and Match. Welcome to the Mix and Match family. I'm hyped for your list, man. This is a local brother from Chicago. He's a DJ and a good brother as well. So welcome, man. Welcome on.
Thanks. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you perfect, my brother.
Cool,
It's
cool.
crystal clear. The sound is good. Thank you for that.
That's what's up. So,
Yeah, definitely.
hey, real quick, I'm not going front. This mix and match list was a little difficult. It was harder than
It
I thought it was
is.
going to be honest with you. So I got like 13. I'm
Oh,
cheating a
that's
little,
good.
little bit, but depending on what you all say, I'll probably just y'all probably inspired me to say something else or think of something else right now. But I got like 13 right now currently.
No, that's good. 13 is good. And then, Try and I can assist you. We'll throw some rhythm on it. And then that way you
Yeah.
can kind of carry on with it. So, man, thank you for being on, man. We appreciate you. I see you've been doing a lot of DJ sets in different locations, and that's cool, man. That you're doing that for the culture and obviously, to contribute on your behalf. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man. I just I try to represent hip hop, to the fullest. Whenever I'm spinning, I always try to throw a little scratching in there, a little, scratch set or something, just to do a little something to represent the culture. I feel that
Absolutely.
as far as like turntablism, scratching, and things of that nature, it's kind of becoming a lost art form. So I try my best to, keep it going. And now I got my
Yeah.
son scratching a little bit, so I'm trying to keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I love that. Your son, man, he's definitely going to be a future star. That kid is obviously talented, and the Michael Jackson thing I've seen a couple times. That's super cool, man.
Thanks.
That's very cool. You're obviously parenting him in the right direction with the music. So that's nice to
Yeah,
see. It's refreshing, and it's just great to see that. So
appreciate that.
beautiful thing. So what we be doing, man? We'll be waiting for the homie Triborough. Uh, he'll be on with us in a few. And then a gentleman by the name of Brad Rock from North Carolina. I think he's going to be on with us as well. He said he's putting his dogs away. So, if just a couple minutes more, and I apologize because I know
No.
it's typically on the dot, but sometimes it's,
Oh yeah.
gotta
Yeah, it's all good.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it
Um,
gives me a minute to warm up a little bit on this
yeah,
whole live thing. My first time doing live, so I'm trying to,
Nah, you're good, my
Just
brother.
soak it in and get acclimated to it.
Absolutely. Like I said, after the second choice, my brother, you're gonna be a natural. It's gonna come natural, and we'll help you break down your list as well. And it's fun, like I said, this is fun. You know.
Yeah.
Again, I appreciate you taking the time.
Oh
Appreciate you.
yeah, and thank you for having me on. I've checked you out a couple other times and saw your past podcasts or your live. So I appreciate you letting me on and inviting me to your domain, as so to
That's
say.
right.
So I
That's
appreciate that.
You're welcome, my brother. Yeah, I like to say my virtual casa. Yeah,
Yeah.
where everybody's comfortable. This is a hip hop safe space, and of course, the best part is when we start breaking down our choices, the reactions, the people that are chiming in. There's gonna be people like, "What the hell did he just say? Why did he choose that guy to go with him?" I'm like, because mix and match. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's just it's just using your imagination and taking it to the farthest point. And again, man, I'm really hyped on it. So
Yeah, I think Mother's is a little bit tame for beginners, but once I start doing this more often, it'll probably get a little more, a little wilder and wilder.
there you
But right
go. I
now,
like that.
it's pretty tame right now, to be honest with you. But
Okay.
I enjoy doing it though, so we'll see how
Okay.
it goes.
Good, good. And a gentleman by DJ E Money, he's on the comments. He said we all have to support one another. Oh, amen, my brother. Absolutely. That's how it is, man. We that's the only way. And so whoever's here we go. So we got our third. Okay, Brad is coming right now, so that should give us some momentum, so we can start this. And then we'll wait for try. Actually, we won't wait for try. We'll just start us three, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
Sounds good.
And yeah, that's good. We got to get this going. It's an hour, so we're trying to be considerate of your time as well, and get this thing going. Okay, so Brad sent a request to be on, and once he pops up, then I'll introduce you two, and then we'll get it going. Okay, so Brad, right here, I'm viewing. About 2 or 3 seconds, he should be popping up, and then we can start this mix and match and bang this out. Here we go. There he is.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Yo, what's
How y'all
up?
doing?
Let me introduce you two. So this is Melvin Crate Diggers, my man from Chicago, a local brother,
All
and this
right.
is the homie Brad Rock, Brad from
What's up,
North
man?
Carolina.
What's up, man? Nice meeting you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yes, yes.
All right, man.
Uh,
Hey, I gotta go grab me something to drink, man. Hang tight. I gotta go to the fridge. I'll be right back, and I'm in. I'll be locked in. So
I love it.
give me like a minute.
Yeah, get your 12 your can. He always gets a drink in a can. He gets that. That's what he does. So grab that. Grab that. Yeah, I got my little water too, man. Because once you start talking, you start getting a little parched. You know what I mean?
Probably a
So
good idea. I might have to do that myself in a minute. That's a good idea.
absolutely, yeah. Whenever you need to grab something, feel more than free. When one of us are saying our list or
Mhm.
breaking down, you can grab something. That's no problem at
Yeah,
all,
because
man.
I'll still hear it, so it's all good.
Exactly. You got those dope. I like those. I like them a
Yeah,
lot.
you know what? It's funny because mostly everybody had a little like earbuds in their ear, but I can't use those, man. Like it tears my ears up. I never could wear them, so I always got the big old school headphones when I'm spinning,
Yes,
when I'm doing the phones. I got to
I
keep the
like
over
it.
the ear headphones because those little earbuds they're not comfortable for me. So I got to kind of go with the big headphones for now, but it's all good.
Definitely, definitely. You're prepared. I like it.
Oh
All right,
yeah.
hey Brad. Okay, you got your phone charged. Sandra wants to know if you got
All
your
right,
phone
yeah.
charged.
Hey, well, it's not charged, but I grabbed the charger. I already got the charger ready. I got my drink ready. I got the fan on. I'm good. I'm locked in now.
All right, good, good. Gentlemen, I'm happy to see you guys together, us three, and then the homie Try will be coming on. We're gonna set it off because we want to be considerate of Melvin's time. So we're gonna set it off, okay? Brad, I'm gonna have you go first. I'll go second, and then Melvin will go third for now, okay?
Okay.
Boombox, we love you, Boombox, all the way from UK, the UK. Shout out to Abraham,
UK
yeah, UK baby.
got a lot of
All
family out
right.
in UK.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
That's super cool.
yeah.
All right, you got that
All right.
Mountain Dew, Brad. Let's go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, I got that new Mountain Dew, man. That mystery Mountain Dew. Have you guys tried it?
No.
No,
Oh,
I ain't
man,
even
it's
heard
really
that before.
good. I'm not gonna spoil it for you because I don't want to say what I think it tastes like. I'm gonna let y'all decide. So,
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna tag Mountain Dew or Pepsi so we can get paid for this damn segment. Let's go.
yeah, man. Voodoo.
Ooh.
Voodoo.
I'm thinking Jimi Hendrix and D'Angelo right away. Right away.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
You go first.
I'm coming out the gate hot.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
We're ready.
All right. I talk about these guys all the time, Nostalgik. You already know. I'm going to Jedi Mind Tricks. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Wolfgang, Amadeus, Mozart.
You
know why? You know why? Because the first Jedi Mind Tricks album was full of like classical samples.
Yeah.
Right. That's true. Piano, violin.
Yep.
Very, very, yes, that makes sense. When you said we could definitely see that, but I was laughing, you know why? Because the wigs, the Amadeus wigs, remember those long wigs?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, for whatever reason, I used to crack up at that as a kid, but that's a dope pick, by the way. Wow.
Yeah, hey, we'll have Stoop, the enemy of mankind, do the production.
Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. But that's what we do on Mix and Match, right?
So there you go.
Okay, say it one more time for everybody that's chiming in. Say it again.
Jedi Mind Tricks, Wolfgang, Amadeus, Mozart, production by Stoop, the enemy of mankind.
So Vinny Paz, as aggressive and hyper as he is, he doesn't need a Mountain Dew. Rhyming, and then Amadeus, they're gonna chill him out and kind of put him in a little massage chair and like relax, lad, and they're gonna make that chemistry happen. All right.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing to see. We'll never see it, but
hey, again, that's a crazy pick, but we love it. We love it. So good pick, Brad. I'm gonna go second, Mel. Okay, so that way you can warm up with your first pick. I'm gonna go second on my first choice. This guy is not talked about, I feel. He's probably on social media, whoever follows him. He's an underground artist, very, very dope. He's multifaceted. He does it all. He can play the instruments. He's an MC, he's a producer. I'm going Damu the Fudge Monk. Okay? Damu the Fudge Monk. The MC Blue, from Blue in Exile, the West Coast MC. He's like the modern day, CL, like he said. Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Them three together. An underground collective of dope MCs. Damu the Fudge Monk, Blue, and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Produced by Damu, because he makes beats. J. Roz, the Jazzy J. Roz, which I had in my story for our, situation. And Dan the Automator, the third producer. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of nasty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of underground greatness. They're all balanced MCs, and they're just all dope. So those producers, of course, will complement their style of raps and all that good stuff.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah. It's like Mountain Dew and freaking, I don't know, Sprite and juice. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so that's going to be my first pick.
Okay,
Thank you. We're going to pass it to my man, Melvin, his debut of Mix and Match.
Well, like I said, it's going to be coming out the box a little tame compared to what you all had to begin with, but my first choice is going to be same song, Life of the Party, that Kanye and Andre 3000 cut.
Yes.
But instead of having Kanye on there, I would love to hear Kendrick Lamar on there. So it'll be Kendrick, Andre over the same Kanye beat. No Kanye verse, because to me, he kind of ruined the song in my opinion. But Just have the Kanye, just have the Kanye beat. The beat is sick. It's bananas.
Yes, it is.
So the Kanye beat with Andre on it and Kendrick Lamar.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it. I
And
like
shout,
that
and
you
shout, and
moved.
shout, shout to my wife, Chi-Town Fashionista, Nakia. She's the one that actually said that to me first. And I was like, yeah, that would be a really dope, a dope pairing having Kendrick and Andre on that track. So that was really, 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 really good, really dope.
Hey, 99.9% of the time, the wives are always right. They know what they're saying.
Oh
So,
yeah, no doubt.
Chi-Town
Definitely.
Fashion, Chi-Town Fashion, you have a gentleman for a husband. He's a great dude. So I'm glad that he's on with us.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, blessings. Okay, so Try's coming on. It looks like he just popped up. I just saw his, profile, and he's requesting right now. So that way he can go next. Okay, we won't waste any time. Okay, he's sending a request, and here he is. Okay, Brad with his Mountain Dew. Got my water. Melvin needs the water too in a few. Okay.
Yeah, I might have to slide out and give you some water too.
That sounds good. Try, what's going on, brother? Welcome back.
Salute.
Try. This is the gentleman by the name of Melvin, Crate Diggers. He's a Chicago brother. He's a DJ,
All right.
a hip hop head. Absolutely. Try. You're next because we're trying to be considerate of his time. It's an hour. We want to be considerate of his time, but we'll still obviously go through it smoothly, but we want to keep it consistent. And good to see you again, brother. Thank you for being on with us.
That was good. All right. I got Black Thing Q-Tip. Produced by Dilla. And it's gonna feature Slum Village and Fife Dog, Dice Raw and Malik B.
Ooh, say that one more time so we can marinate.
Black Thought and Q-Tip album.
Whew.
And produced by Dilla, all by Dilla, and the features will be Five Dog and Dice Raw, Slum Village, and Malik B. Rest in peace to Malik B.
Malik B, rest in peace. Underrated MC of the Roots. He was definitely a phenomenal MC. Actually, he was great. I love the pick, man. Great pick.
Thanks.
Great pick. So welcome, Tryon. It's us four in the mix. I love it. So Brad, I believe. So now the order is you, correct? Yeah, you're next, Brad.
Yeah,
You're next.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. By the way, I put this list together in the last, little bit, man. I was scrounging whenever I was out eating with a friend of mine.
Okay.
I'm jotting notes down, man. So the production, again, man, I don't have a lot of producers, so you guys might want to chime in.
Us three can do that.
But
We'll visualize.
15. I put it together quick, but I got it. So my next one on my list, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. And I'm going to put them with Duran.
Ooh. Okay.
Because back in the day, Duran, they covered White Lines.
I didn't know
So
that.
I thought that would be a mix that they could do with Grandmaster Flash and make that work, with them too. So
that's wow. Melvin, what do you think about that pick? When
I first heard it, I was like, I didn't get the connection. But then you said the whole White Lines cover, which I wasn't aware of, actually. I wanted to check it out.
Yeah, man, check it out. It's a really good cover.
Yeah, because I'm a pretty big Duran fan, but I guess not that big. I never heard that song before. I'm gonna check it out for sure. But
check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
And genuinely, I'm with them. I did not know that as well. So we're on the same boat. Yeah, so that's cool. See, we learn something new every day. So thank you for that, Brad. Wow.
I'm gonna jot that down right now, Brad.
Yeah, we are. We'll write it down. We got the pen.
I want to hear that.
That's on YouTube, I'm sure, because you can find anything on
YouTube. But yeah, I'm sure you can.
Absolutely. Well, that's a dope pick, Brad. Okay, you went 80s, new wave legends in the 80s, Duran, and then of course, wow, another legend, obviously, Melly Mel. Okay, so I'm going next. My second pick. I've always considered them the West Coast version of Wu-Tang just because of the collective and how many heads they have in their nucleus. Souls of Mischief, we all love them dearly, I know, right? So Souls of Mischief of Hieroglyphics. I love this MC. He's so underrated, and he's a storyteller, and he's consistent. Murs. So Souls of Mischief and Murs, just them, all right? Doing a joint album produced by Ninth Wonder and Domino. Not to be confused with the rapper Domino from Ghetto Jam. Talking to producer Domino from Hieroglyphics Camp. And I'm calling them the album's called The Adventures of Hiero and Murray.
Okay.
Yeah, because because Murs had Murray's Revenge, the Ninth Wonder album. His second one, his sophomore, and I just figured it would be a dope concept with them, almost similar styles and lyrical. Bebe Jones, shout out to Bebe Jones. She said, "Bro, all right, I'm glad you liked the pick. Thank you." Okay, so we are going to pass the baton and the rock to Mel.
Well, y'all got me kind of messed up with y'all picks. I'm trying to bounce around now on my list because it's like y'all out there. I'm just in one little lane right now, so I gotta reevaluate my list right here. But I got my dream would be a full J Dilla solo album with him just singing, no rapping, just a straight Dilla album produced by Dilla, all singing. Maybe featuring like Dwelle, Illa J's brother, maybe. But D'Angelo,
Yeah.
So I really think people sleep on his singing skills. I don't think he could really like blow, but as far as like just a nice pocket with his voice, sort of like on a Dwelle kind of vibe. Like I love him on Common's Nag Champa song. That hook is just so sick to me. So that kind of like vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like through a whole album. Then that'll be real sick.
Guys, what do you think about that? That's nice. That's a smooth pick. It's it's nice because Jay Dilla is a harmonizer and he's in that category of harmonizing. Ella J, his brother, does it as well. Yeah. And they're just a musical family overall. So they're talented, obviously. And wow, that's I like that pick, man.
Yeah, I like that. Yep.
That's smooth. That's very smooth. All right, rest in peace, Jay Dilla, as always. All right, so Try, you are next up to bat, bro.
All right, I got Will Smith. It's a concept album. Another, I like these concept albums.
Go for it. We love it. Yeah. He's already laughing. Okay, let's go.
It's Will Smith. He's the Men in Black album, and he's gonna be playing Agent J, and he's gonna produce Doom. Feature Jazzy Jeff and Keith, Joe Scott. Music Soul Child, Willow, and J.
Okay, say that one more time. I'm sorry, Try. It was choppy in the second one, but you said Men in Black, Will Smith, like the theme, and MF Doom.
And he's playing his character, Agent J. When Agent J, alongside Tommy Lee Jones in the films, he's playing his character as Agent J, and he's going to produce All About Doom, featuring Willow and Jaden Smith. And Music Soul Child, Cool Keith, and Jill Scott.
Damn. That's an interesting mix. And I think their wacky funkadelic styles will go together. And then, the daughter, obviously, the kids of Will Smith, they're very eclectic themselves. So that's an interesting pick and a good pick. All right, Brad, you're next up to bat.
All right. I'm going back to the Judgment Night soundtrack that we all love.
Yes.
Because they had a song on there together, but a whole album together would be even better. I'm going Dale the Funky Homo Sapien and Dinosaur Jr.
Oh. Okay. Because, it makes sense. Because Dale,
And they performed together on Arsenio Hall back in the day. I don't know
if
you guys remember that or saw that. It's on YouTube. I've watched it.
Boombox said Try made a movie. He did. He created a movie soundtrack on the fly. So that was cool. Repeat that again. Dinosaur Jr. and
Dale the Funky Homo Sapien. In the production, you know, I don't know, you know.
Okay, Dell and Dinosaur Jr. I'm thinking Dandy Automator. I'm thinking, oh my God.
That would work.
Yeah, I'm thinking L'Orange. Well, some people say El Orange, but I'm saying L'Orange, whatever his name is. Because I say El Orange.
I don't know how to say it either.
I say El Orange, and people correct me. It's L'Orange. I said, excuse me. Don't be so snooty. That's out of the pocket pick again. Okay, that's great. You guys are all doing great with the picks, man. So keep it coming. All right, number 3. I'm gonna go with some East Coast MCs. I feel like they have similar styles as far as the ruggedness, and then more of the storyteller with the second guy. So I'm going Saigon, the MC Saigon. He's just a rugged lyrical MC from New York. He's been around for a long time, and he's a skilled MC, very skilled. Sky Zoo, which that guy's amazing to me. Sky Zoo, he's been consistent, and he's made a lot of good albums. And then the third guy is going to be Styles P of the Locks. I didn't go with Jada because everybody's been talking about Jada, so I figured I want to give Styles P his turn to shine, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And then you know, Saigon and Sky Zoo will be at his juice bar, just kicking it before they get to the studio. They won't be smoking, they won't be drinking, just smoothies, you know, and just hanging out. And production by DJ Premier, Marco Polo, and Static Selecta. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm calling, it's a pretty simplistic name for the trio. I'm calling them the Triple S's. That's it. The Triple S's, you know? So, yeah, that's my third choice. And we'll pass it back to Brad.
No, I think
Wait, is it on?
Brad, it is you.
Wait, you went, yeah. I've done 2. How many you done, Brad?
Yeah, I've done 3 though.
Have you? Okay,
Yeah,
well,
really?
then I guess it's on me then.
Yep,
okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it's on me. It's on me.
Is it? Okay, go for it.
It's on me.
Okay,
all right, good looking, Brad. All right,
so
I know all the hip hop heads been holding their breath, waiting for a Nas and Premier album. I gave up on that years ago. It ain't happening.
Oh,
I don't think it's happening. I gave up. I mean, he did a whole album with Hit Boy. It's like, where's Premier at? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'll never say never, but I'm just kind of lost hope on that. So instead of Premier, I'd rather hear Nas over an album produced entirely by Alchemist and Derringer.
Ooh.
Because honestly, I feel that Nas's style. I mean, Premier. Everybody that knows me knows Premier is my favorite producer of all time. But honestly, the lane that Nas is in right now, I really can't see him doing any kind of Premier beats. I mean, he's more into like the soul kind of samples. You know, he's with Hit Boy, with other individuals. Like that last album was nothing but soul samples, and that's a whole different story. But Hit Boy to me he's all right. He's not dope to me, but he's all right. So if you're gonna do soul samples, I think like Alchemist got that on lock right now.
He's one of them, definitely.
What he's doing with Griselda, what he's doing with Freddie Gibbs, it's amazing. Yeah, I would love to hear Nas over those beats. And Derringer too is pretty dope as far as like we're doing with Griselda. So them together, a whole album with Nas, I think would be sick.
And Try appreciates you for saying that, Mel, because I know that Try mentioned that on the last show that we did Saturday. He said Nas and Alchemist. All right, is that what it was? Try.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Definitely.
That's a good pick, man. And Alchemist and Nas have done a lot of stuff together in the past, obviously. So it's natural, right? It's a natural mesh together. For sure. And my apologies for skipping if I did. I'm sorry. So, Brad, so you're going to be next now, correct, Brad? You're next?
Yeah, I don't. How many has Try done?
I done 2 already.
He's done 2. He's done 2.
It's on.
So it's on.
Okay,
him,
so it's on Try. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, 3 I got Illa G and Sean Price album together. Produced by the Beat Minded. Nas, Ninth Wonder, Alchemist. That's a dope pairing to me. You know, Sean Price could work with anybody, and Illa G I think is underrated. So I think that and I know they were friends. They did like he was like on a couple of tracks on his EP, the color Price or something like that. It was cool.
Something like that, yeah. Songs in the life of Price, or like a Stevie Wonder kind of homage.
With the purple cover, right? And
right.
Illa G, like he's always been affiliated with Pop D. So I think it would be like a nice pairing with Sean Price, and it would be great.
That's a nice pick, man. I love it. Rest in peace, Sean Price. Obviously, he's loved everywhere. That guy is just a versatile MC. He's amazing, Sean P, of course. He's a superhero for sure in hip hop. So shout out and rest in peace to him, and shout out to his family. But Brad, you are next now. We're trying to get into that.
Yeah.
Because it's my fault. It's my fault.
Good, good.
Okay, cool.
We're right now. Yep.
All right, good. Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna go Kwame.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
And I'm gonna toss him into the mix with Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
I think that would be an interesting mix.
You know why I did the woo-hoo-hoo? Because Kwame is on my list too.
Really?
Yeah. But you already know, bro, like Melvin will find out quickly once he starts doing it more with us, it'll start circulating. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful. Okay, so you said Kwame and Lupe Fiasco?
Yep.
Wow. Okay, Kwame's with that box, that legendary box fade, or is he current Kwame?
I mean, you can really go either way, I think.
Okay. As long as it's him, right?
Production,
right.
I mean, I have no idea on the production. No clue.
Guys, any ideas on production for Kwame and Lupe Fiasco?
I mean, I could hear I would rather hear the first Kwame album, the rhythm type Kwame, over the Only You Kwame with Lupe. Because when he first came out, he was more on the same vibe as Lupe, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Only You Kwame he was dope, but it was the whole polka dot era, more
exactly.
It was more the party type joints, and Lupe is more of a I don't know, MC is MC, I guess. Yeah. And Kwame could actually spit too. He wanted to.
When he wants to.
You wouldn't know that on the Only You Kwame version.
Exactly.
The first album was sick as far as like the straight lyrics. So I could hear Kwame, the first album Kwame with Lupe. Maybe over. Oh, that's a good.
You know what? For Pharrell, I was thinking Pharrell.
I was gonna say that too.
The Neptunes, Pharrell.
Neptunes, yeah, I could.
Yeah. And then Teddy Riley on the New Jack Swing flavor, because Kwame in that era with Teddy Riley, I feel like they could go perfectly great together. So that's what popped up in my head.
Knife Wonder and Lupe. I can hear that too.
That's nice. Yeah, Knife Wonder and Lupe would be really good actually.
I need like the little brother Knife Wonder, not the Jambler Knife Wonder. And I like him now, but I prefer him when he first came out with Little Brother, like the mixtapes and the listening and the minstrel show. That was just top tier producing, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Now it's like, I like him, but it just ain't that same type of vibe no more for me. I don't get excited no more.
I agree with you, because Crisis, to me, he's as dope as Ninth. And Crisis held it down for that last Little Brother album. They didn't even need Ninth. So Crisis, he did what he did. And now he's a household name. So Brad, great pick, bro.
Thank you.
Great pick, and great breakdown by Melvin as well. And
thanks
talking about
there, man. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, with the production. So now I am next, correct? I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I'm next.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I'm the host of this damn show, and I'm forgetting. You know how I am. My apologies. I just get too excited.
I'm in the sidecar with you. We're good.
Thank you. You're my Uber, so keep it going. Okay, I'm going choice number 4, gentlemen. I'm going Jurassic 5. All right, they're loved. A very positive hip hop group from the the Bay Area. Jurassic 5 and Mos Def together. And the reason why I put them together is because of the harmonizing. You know, Jurassic 5, when they're rhyming, sometimes they do that. We stoolin' and grooving, and then and da. You know what I'm saying? They're harmonizing. And then Mos Def does the same thing. Umi says, shine your light on the world. I'm leaving. He's harmonizing a lot, even on Black Star stuff. So I could see that work. And then produced by Diamond D. And then the Beatnuts.
Okay.
You know, New World Water was produced by Juju of the Beatnuts. I think it was Cyclops or Juju, one of them, but they produced that song. So I feel like the connection was already there. So yeah, I'm going J5 and Mos Def for choice number 4. All right, so we're gonna keep this going, and I believe Shry is next.
Like a alternative type of pop album, and produced by Jerry Wonder and Wyclef. I don't got no features yet.
All right, say that. I'm sorry. Say that again. My Dollar Tree earbuds did not hear the first one.
Wyclef and Elton John, and it's gonna be more alternative than hip hop.
Oh.
Album, produced by Jerry Wonder and Wyclef.
That's a nice pick. And Elton John, oh my God. I'm still picturing Elton John and Eminem doing a whole album together. I just want to hear that, just to hear it. Like I said, it's just something I'm curious about. But that's a great pick, Try. That's a great pick. You went Legends, so that's cool. All right, Melvin, you are next, brother.
All right. Oh, and hey, shout out to DM the most for the love on the waxing back. I'm trying, man. That's what I do. I love vinyl. I'm a vinyl junkie, so that's what I do, man. Just collect, and just probably gonna need a new crib, new space soon. That's too much records, but that's what I do, man. Thanks for the love on that. So I want to hear a Gangstar Foundation album, produced entirely by Premier. Unfortunately, we can't have that because Guru, rest in peace, is not with us any longer. But I would love to hear a whole Gangstar Foundation album, produced entirely by Premier. You got Guru on there, J. Rue, Lil Dap, The Group Home, Suge, Big Suge, Crumb Snatcher, even Bahamadia. Even she's not really a Gangstar Foundation member, but she's more of an honorary member.
Yeah.
Came under the whole Guru umbrella with her first album. So I would love to hear that. There's a whole Gangstar Foundation album.
Let's not forget.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, and even Freddie Fox, because he's affiliated with
Freddie Fox. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Freddie Fox. Got to throw him in.
Bumpy Knuckles.
Bumpy Knuckles, Uncle
gotta
Freddie.
have him on there.
He's a bouncer at a nightclub. He's letting us all in for free, and he's gonna beat somebody's, you know what, if somebody messes with us.
Yeah, no doubt. You gotta have him on there.
Yeah. Your wife said shout out to Bahamadia, and it's no secret. Bahamadia is my GOAT female MC. She's my number one.
Nice.
Yeah. So dope choices. I like that concept. It's a great concept, and I know Guru's listening from above, so that's a dope pick, man, for sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, so so now the order is, again, is it Try or me? I want to make sure. Is it Try? How many you got?
I think it's back to me, actually.
It is back to you, Brad. There we go. And then I'm after you, I believe.
Yeah, because I got Kwame and Lupe was my 4th pick. Is that where you guys are at?
Yeah, I did my 4th one now.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, that's perfect. Okay.
Okay, it's back to me.
Yes.
All right. I'm going MC Breed.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put him with the Brat.
Okay.
Whole album together.
That's nice. Nice. Production, I'm seeing Jermaine Dupri for some radio-friendly hits. And then the Bomb Squad. I'm thinking the Bomb Squad for some reason. I don't know why.
That would work.
Because the Brat, I want to hear on a lyrical like boom bap banger, because she's obviously got mainstream success, with Jermaine Dupri, but her over a Bomb Squad, like a Public Enemy type of beat with MC Breed, and even throw in DJ Quick for that West Coast bounce and that G-Funk flavor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah, good choice, Brad, by the way. Good choice.
Yeah.
And
Man,
all of us, yeah,
man,
go for it.
RIP MC Breed though, man. That was I used to love MC Breed, man. So yeah, RIP to him for real.
RIP to the Ain't No Future in Your Frontin'. I gotta get mine, you know, of course. They're just classics, man, all around, and definitely rest in peace to him. This is what I like too, when we bring up legends that are not here in the physical, it just feels good to hear about them, and then we could elaborate, right, under collaboration. So that's nice to refresh and bring everybody attention to it. So thank you for that. Appreciate
I don't think we've ever talked about MC Breed on here.
No. So you're the first to bring them up. So thank you for that.
And we've done a lot of these, so like I know we've talked about a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's the first one. So we'll definitely put that on the note, and I'll post that as well. One of the 5. All right. So it goes back to me. I know it goes back to me. All right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going another fallen MC, hip hop heaven now, with MC Breed. Rest in peace. He was from Black Alicious. He was also a special, gifted, talented MC. He ripped it with Afro and Ari the Rugged Man. He's just a versatile MC, and he's got that fast, rapid flow, or he can go abstract, a little slower. So I'm going The Gift of Gab of Black Alicious. Rest in peace, West Coast legend. Tech 9, Aesop Rock. There's a complex list. And I'm using a Marvel theme. Okay? So Gift of Gab is Deadpool. Tech 9, he's a lyrical assassin. He's Cyclops. Aesop Rock is Thor, because he has almighty metaphors, and he's just one of the illest lyricists that people never talk about, if that makes any sense. Aesop Rock is just criminally underrated. I put him in that category, you know? So I'm going them 3 as a trio, and basically it's like a Marvel theme of them rhyming about the Sentinels, just them having beef with the Fantastic Four or Spider-Man, anybody that's in Marvel, you know, but they're rhyming about Marvel stuff. So that's my 5th choice.
I like that.
Boombox. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, but that album got to come with some liner notes showing the lyrics. It got to have lyrics on that album.
Yeah.
Because it's too complex, man. It's too complex. I mean, It's on Rock alone is just crazy. I hear his album 15 years later. I'm still trying to figure out what he's talking about. So you need some line notes for that. You got to come with a line note and a dictionary.
He needs everything. He needs
physical only. No digital copies. Physical only with line notes and a dictionary.
Yeah, you're right about that. I like that. I like that touch up. Yeah, because I know that Aesop Rock won an award for the most lyrics and the most metaphors. And like, he's insane, man.
Yeah,
I just think he's. I think we all love him.
But he's definitely a what's the word?
Complex.
But yeah, it's complex. But what's the word when you're trying? It's not for everybody. Can't find a word right now. But he's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
He's unorthodox.
He's an acquired taste. I don't want to say he's an acquired taste.
Yes.
He gets a little crazy on you sometimes. But I love him though.
Yeah.
I love him.
Right. Yeah, he's so authentic and he's so original. That's what I love about him. You know. Okay. So as we move along, all right, and we appreciate, he said Nas is dangerous with his choices. Hey, man, you got to live on the edge sometimes. Thank you we appreciate everybody being on with us once again. Thank you. We appreciate you, okay? So God bless everyone that's on with us, and we'll keep this moving, all right? So next to bat, Brad, because you're my Uber driver. Who's next?
I think it's Try, yeah.
Try, okay, thank you. Try's next.
I got Casual and Master Ace album, produced by Domino and OPO A+, Master Ace and Marco Polo.
Say that one more time for us so we can process it. I'm sorry, Trey. Say that one more time, please.
Casual and Master Ace. The album for both of them, and produced by Domino and Marco Polo, OPO A Plus, and Meth.
That's a nice pick.
Thanks.
That I think I got. Okay, I'll just leave that for later. All right. That's I like that pick. Wow. Casual's another guy that's in that category of underrated and underappreciated.
So
And thank you. Yeah, Mel shaking his head, and we all agreed. Like, literally our reaction was the same. Like, Casual is just phenomenal.
Casual put
Another
out
guy.
a free. He put out a freestyle on Instagram. I think yesterday or the day before. I shared
Okay.
it with Hector. It's crazy. I mean, he got to be like 50, and he is still just crazy with it.
Yeah. And yeah, because I saw him a couple weeks ago, Mel, and I think it's the same concept, right? He was doing his little freestyle stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he's showing everybody the art of his freestyle
Yeah.
and the way he does it. But it's amazing. He's trying to come up with new styles, and like you said, he's almost 50. That's impressive.
Yeah.
There's kids that are 19 that can't even, give you an order of Wendy's. So I'm no disrespect to the youth. I'm just saying, as far as the MCs go, I'm sorry.
And that's someone else we've not talked about either is Casual.
Yeah.
That's true. Hieroglyphics, man. I mean, they're superheroes. All of those guys. It's phenomenal pick. Okay, so next up to bat is
it on me?
No, it's on Melvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Melvin. Yes.
So I want to hear Lord Have Mercy,
Ooh.
flip mode era, Lord Have Mercy in the 90s, solo album produced entirely by DJ Scratch.
When I do that, that means I'm hyped for that.
And I'm gonna try not to go on forever, but everybody again that's close to me know that how I feel about Lord Have Mercy. Like, he's just an incredible MC, and it's still so tragic how he got played, how his album never came out, how the whole Busta Rhymes didn't work out. I mean, I used to argue all the time that he was my favorite out of the whole Flip Mode squad, better than Busta to me, because his metaphors, his voice, it was just phenomenal. And I used to get into arguments all the time. I know, but if you listen to Lord Have Mercy on that Flip Mode album, listen to him on Death Squad versus Flip Mode Squad off the first Busta album. Listen to him on Get Off My Block off of When Disaster Strikes. Even Rampage's album, he spazzed out on that album. You know what I'm saying? Outshine the star of the album. You know what I'm saying? So it's just he was phenomenal, man. It just didn't work out. The whole Electra deal. Went left, lost his deal. Album got shelved. It was just really a tragedy to me how he didn't come out and just really show how dope he is as far as on a hip hop level. So
these guys know I mentioned Lord Have Mercy, I think on episode 4 or 5, and my cousin Nelson, he's a huge hip hop head as well. Shout out to Nelson. I call him the Cuban RZA because he's a dope beat maker, but he hasn't made anything in like years. But he loves Lord Have Mercy as well, and he would appreciate you saying this because Lord Have Mercy, there's a song on a mixtape that I purchased 1999, 2000 at Gramophone Records, a local shop by the city.
Yeah, that's my spot.
Gramophone. Yes, mom and pop shop. And the cassette, it always had that exclusive song that we didn't hear on the radio or just on MTV Raps or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a song on YouTube, guys, called Paint Your Face. Paint Your Face. It's an Indian chant in the background, and Lord Have Mercy rips that whole track into smithereens.
Yep.
So I want to remind myself and us to hear that song maybe later on or tomorrow. It's called Paint Your Face.
I got that classic right behind me.
Woo! Yes.
It's a classic. Yeah.
Okay. I love it. Great pick, Mel. That's a great pick. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Moving along, Mel's already acclimated with the mix and match situation. I love it. He's already in. He's good.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay, I'm good now. I'm good.
Told you, bro. I told you. Told you. All right. So, Brad, you are next, correct? Brad?
I think so.
Okay. Yes.
All right. I'm going to go Snoop Dogg. and I'm going to put him with Count Bass D.
Oh,
Somebody else that never gets talked about, or
another guy.
kind of an under the radar guy.
Yeah.
And that's natural because they made a song together called Under Pressure.
That's right.
Yes. The hair too, the similar hairstyles. If they want to go that old school 40-ounce Snoop Dogg and Count Bass D, he's from the West Coast. He's a lyrical guy, Count Bass D, and Count Bass D reminds me of Devin the Dude a little bit. That similar flavor. I don't know, right?
Yeah.
But that's a good pick, Brad. Damn, that's a good pick.
Thank you.
You guys are bringing the heat. I love it. You guys are bringing the heat. Try. You are next.
I got Mac Miller and Wiz Khalifa. They went to the same high school together. They were best friends. Album produced by rest in peace to Mac Miller. Album produced by Lord Finesse, Pharrell, Duck Strangers, and Doom.
Oh my God! You said Mac Miller. He's a legend to me. Mac Miller. He was ahead of his time, I think. He just had a lot of soul. And then the second guy you said,
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa. He's like he's a young version of Snoop to me.
Yeah.
I think he smokes more weed than anybody on planet Earth. I think, or him and B Real and Snoop and B in the smoke box.
Yeah.
We still want to hear. I could speak for all of us on this because I know that we're like-minded hip hop people. Mac Miller and the Mad Lib. We can't wait for that, right, everybody? I know we can't wait for that because Mad Lib dropped an album with him before he passed. So hopefully they don't make us wait 20 years. I'm hoping that we hear it soon. So try it. That's a great pick, bro. That's a great pick, by the way. All right. Moving along. I believe I'm next, gentlemen, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure because Brad gave me that look. All right. Just want to confirm. With my driver. All right. So next choice, another underrated. Are you guys ready for this? This is going to be a freaking like Avengers. But okay, listen, here we are. Funk Dubious, Curious, one of MF Doom's best friends, Curious George. Sick Jackin'. In my mind, he's the illest Mexican on planet Earth. I'm sorry. No disrespect to my Mexican-American MCs. There's a lot of dope talent. But for me, Sick Jackin' is the illest Mexican-American MC, in my opinion. And again, no disrespect to anybody else. Okay? Big Pun, the illest Puerto Rican on planet Earth. Even in Chino XL, Jack Black of the White Stripes with them. It's a collabo, it's an experimental album. So Funk Dubious, Curious, Sick Jackin' of Psycho Realm, Big Punisher, Chino XL, and Jack Black of the White Stripes. Jack Black is a hip hop head, by the way. He's done stuff with Tribe Called Quest. He's done stuff with Questlove. This guy he's a genius. So production by Jack Black, the Black Keys, and the RZA.
Okay,
that's a lot to take in there.
You're
That's
right.
a lot to take. Yeah, so that's a superpower. It's like a Latin Avengers or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the Latin Avengers right there. So there it is, man. RZA and the Black Keys producing, Jack Black, and I think that album will be crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, to answer your question, the gentleman, J Russ 18, yes, we're putting groups together. It's mix and match. Exactly, dream groups. That's what we're doing. So thank you for tuning in with us. We appreciate you. Okay, next up is Brad. Wait, no.
I lost track too.
I think it's Melvin down here.
Melvin, I'm sorry. Yeah, because
Okay.
it's kind of confusing, man. I was,
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good because I forgot too. All right, so I got Bass Blaster with 9, produced by Beatnuts and Rob Lewis.
9.
And my whole thought process is that, Bass Blaster and Nan has similar vocal tones, similar style of rapping with the whole gruffy and gravelly voice, whatever.
Yeah.
And Rob Lewis did Nan's first album and half of his second album. And a lot of people don't know about Rob Lewis, which I think is tragic. He was a really dope producer.
Underrated producer.
Say was. I mean, I hope he's still alive. But
he's still alive. Yeah, he's still alive.
He's a dope producer.
Yes.
Ahead of his time. I remember when that album came out, he got talked about. They were saying it was whack. It was different. We didn't get it. Album was sick. Beats were crazy. And same with Bass Blaster. They was kind of hating on him. He was the whole, I don't know, was it because his voice didn't match what people thought he should look like? I don't know. Was it a whole racial thing with him being white? I don't know. Because he was sick. Another tragic story with Bass Blaster. He was killing it on Nice and Smooth's album, killing it on DITC's album. Did a whole album, never came out because he got dropped from Electro after the whole, same thing with Lord Have Mercy. It got shipped with the record labels. Album never came out, so that was tragic. But he was sick to me. I love Bass Blaster and I love Nan. And with Beanuts did a lot of Bass Blaster's album, a lot of Bass Blaster's songs. Beanuts produced It's Not What You Do. They produced, I think, Dangerous, a couple other songs. So having those two producers together and then Nan and Blaster together, that would have probably been really, really sick.
And that's I think 9 was very underrated as well, and he had that voice, right?
Yeah.
It would scare children away in the dark, but he had a dope voice. So that N-I-N-E, what you want now?
What you want, man?
Fat beats from my rhymes. Yeah, N-I-N-E.
You sound just like him.
I'm a monster. No,
he was so dope though, man. I used to love Man. He was sick.
He was sick actually. Somebody on the comments, thank you for this, man. To this Toe Disco DG. Well, we love you, man. Rock of
that's fam.
That's fam.
Fam over there, yeah.
He just chose a buffet of freaking crazy voices all together. So I'll read it real quick to honor him. Lord Have Mercy, Rock, Sticky Fingers, Charlie Tuna. I think they're related. Lord Have Mercy and Charlie Tuna. Nobody said it though. DJ Scratch, Knots, Little Fame. Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's real nice.
Thank you, brother, for adding that. We appreciate it. Great pick, Mel. Great pick.
Thank you.
All right. Welcome to the Mix and Match family. Welcome to the SlickBlast family. Welcome, my brother. You are baptized. All right. So we have next the brother Try. You're next up to bat.
All right. I got it's a Terror Squad album, but it's not with Fat Joe. We're kicking Fat Joe out of Terror Squad. We're kicking Big Pun out of Terror Squad. It's just gonna be the other members: Perfect, Cuban Link, Triple States, keeping Remy Martin, Armageddon as well. We're keeping them, and it would be like a whole different Terror Squad album with production by Diamond D and Preemo, DR Period.
Ooh.
Marco Polo. Yeah, so it's a Terror Squad album without Pun and Joke. Because I feel like that, the other members were just as good as Pun and Joe, but they never got any shine really. Perfect, Triple Six, Cuban Link.
Well, here's the thing. I laughed when you said Fat Joe because you sounded like a landlord evicting somebody. You're like, you know what? Get your stuff, bro. I'm sorry. You're 3 months late on rent. Fat Joe, you got to go. Shout out to Wisdom, the brother, man. 1773 in the place to be. I think the Cuban Links is a better MC than Fat Joe. I think that pound for pound.
I agree.
Right? Underrated, bro. And Cuban Links, he's a funny dude. He's been doing a lot of comedy stuff lately. I don't know if you guys been, the Cuban Links. He's funny, dude. He's actually a funny dude. He's very goofy. So hopefully Cuban Links and Fat Joe can squash that, man, because we need peace in this world. So
yeah.
Great pick, by the way, Try. I love it, man. The scenario. Brad, you're next up to bat, my brother.
All right. Michael Fronte from Spearhead.
Ooh.
Spearhead.
Yes, he did.
Disposable Heroes of Hiphoprisy.
Look at that.
You've never heard this album? It's freaking phenomenal.
It's a gem.
I got like 6
So
of
I'm
those,
gonna put that group with Rage Against the Machine because they were both political. They were both just kind of ahead of their time in the whole, and they're both their sounds. I thought, I don't know. I just think it would be a great mix to hear those two groups together.
That's a nice pick. Spearhead did well for himself when he first started, and he had heavy rotation on MTV a lot, and also on MTV Raps because he was lyrical as well. So political, lyrical, very spiritual guy as well. You know, he reminds me of Speech from Arrested Development. I don't know why. When you mention
I see that.
Right?
Yeah.
Great pick, by the way. Great pick. Wow. Okay. Everybody's smacking home runs left and right. Like I love it. I love the consistency and the rhythm. So good job, fellas. So far, so good. Thank you. All right, as we're moving along, number 7 for me is Incubus, a dope alternative group from the 90s that I really liked a lot. You know, when Sublime was in the mix and all those guys, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Incubus had a lot of hip-hop elements, jazzy strings, bluesy, and rock, electro. I'm going Incubus and Chuck D, a Public Enemy, together. Okay? And production by Rick Rubin. Okay?
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Right? Yeah. Because, you know...
Incubus had, they had a DJ, so...
You just read my mind, Brad. You literally took the words out of my brain. Incubus had a DJ and he used to scratch a lot. So the elements of hip-hop were definitely provided from that aspect. So Incubus, the alternative group from the 90s, and Chuck D of Public Enemy, produced by Rick Rubin, who obviously can do anything great. Jay-Z, Beastie Boys, LL, the list goes on and on. Rick Rubin is a universal producer, phenomenal. So, okay. So we're going to pass it back to Try.
Is it Margot?
I think it's Melvin.
Is it Melvin?
Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because it's in order. So I'm sorry, Melvin. I'm sorry.
No,
I got
it's all
excited.
good.
Yeah, I think we're going in a box now.
Now we're doing a box.
So it's like-
Rotating around.
Salute Bobby J from Rocketway, another dope MC. Salute, brother. Thank you for being on with us. We appreciate you. God bless.
All right, so what I got is a new version of like the X-Ecutioners DJ Collective, but some new DJs. So instead of like Rob Swift and Totally Eclipse, Rock Raider, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I got a new lineup, so I want to have a whole album. I don't know what the name would be for the group, but I wanted to be DJ Premier, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ Babu, DJ Scratch, and his cousin, DJ Magic Mike.
Wow.
It's a full album of them just going crazy with the production. They all can produce. So they all going to contribute with the production, with the scratches. Maybe some features here and there, but it's really not needed. I just want to hear just some straight scratching for the whole album.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I was blessed to have Rob Swift on the show with me. He's a good dude, man. Rob Swift, Brolic Arm.
Yeah, Brolic Arm.
Yeah, Brolic Arm. And he laughed when I said, you should be in a Marvel movie with Method Man, bro. You're swole as hell. Your prison swole. He's like, you're stupid, bro. I love that concept, and I love it's almost what Try did. He evicted Fat Joe politely in a subtle way and gave him a motel to stay in, and you did that as well. You politely escorted them out, and then you put guys of your liking and twist to it. So that's a great pick, bro. I love it. Moving along, so I believe Try's next now. Yes, Try's next.
Keith Murray and Teddy Pendergrass.
Ooh. You know, I'm gonna get a reaction out of everything. You already know, bro.
and they all produced by Eric Sermon. And I love the remix he did for Get Lifted. He took the I think it was Close the Door sample.
Yeah.
So I've always loved that Keith Murray remix, and I think if we do like a whole album, produced by Eric Sermon and Teddy singing with Keith Murray, I think that would be a fire album.
It'll be like, turn off the lights, the most beautiful thing, That's dope, man. Wow. Teddy Pendergrass and Keith Murray. That's a nice freaking mix. This is what mix and match is. I love it. All right, Brad. You're next.
Believe it or not, I got a kind of a similar vibe going on with this one.
Okay.
I'm going Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh.
Ooh.
And Sly Stone.
Ooh.
Oh, but question though. Is it the Our Future Earl Sweatshirt or is it the new Earl Sweatshirt?
Solo.
I'm going with the new Earl Sweatshirt.
Got you.
The Alchemist.
They're totally different now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah. Wow. One more time for everybody that didn't catch that.
Earl Sweatshirt and Sly Stone. Production by
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Barry Gordy, legendary producer, The Last Dragon. He knew everybody and their mama. Barry Gordy, the legend.
Hey, what about Quincy Jones?
Whew. Yes.
Let's get him on there.
There you go. All three of them. That's it. Classic album. We're buying their merch. We're buying their action figures. I don't care. We're doing it.
Sly Stone needs an action figure, by the way, for real.
You're right about that. Yes, because he is a legend. He's a smooth operator, by the way. Wow. Okay. Number 8. Another crazy one, but I think it works because they're all kind of like partiers in their prime, but now they're mature, but they're still okay. 2 Live Crew. Okay. 2 Live Crew. One of Miami's finest. Be Real, Cypress Hill. Be Real. Okay. Shock G, rest in peace. Humpty. But, it's a chemistry. So it's 2 Live Crew, Be Real, Cypress Hill, Shock G, and I'm calling them, it might sound goofy, but I don't care, Digital Cypress Crew.
Okay.
Digital Cypress Crew. And production is production is Shock G, because he's a dope producer. I mean, Shock G was a versatile producer. Everybody knows that, of course. And DJ Muggs also on the production. So I could see DJ Muggs kind of, because 2 Live Crew, Luke Skywalker and all those guys, they're partiers. Everything's upbeat most of the time. I think Muggs could put him in an uncomfortable situation where his eerie, dark production could kind of maybe showcase their lyrical skills, right? Aside from the party anthem. So, again, 2 Live Crew, Be Real of Cypress Hill, Shock G, rest in peace. Produced by Muggs and Shock G. So, we're going to keep it going. All right.
Rest in peace, Fresh Kid Ice, too.
Fresh Kid Ice,
oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Yes. Rest in peace, definitely. Another legend that we lost too soon. Okay, Mel, you're next up to bat.
All right. So, what do I have? I want to hear a solo. Well, she's a solo artist anyway, but I want to hear a full album by Lady of Rage, produced by DJ Premier.
Okay.
The few songs that she's been on with them together, the chemistry is incredible to me. The 2 that he did off of the Unnecessary Roughness album, the song that she did where she was featured on the NC8 record.
Which Way is West, is it, right?
Yeah,
Which Way is West?
Which Way is West was incredible. It was a mixtape that Premier did. She was on. And also, it's a B-side. I got somewhere around here. It's a B-side to a Serato tone record that Premier had released. You ever look at Premier doing videos now, like his videos, the Gangside videos, YouTube, whatever, he only uses the same record, his own tone Serato record, with his face on it. And I got that record, and the B-side got 2 songs on it, and one features Rage, and it's sick. It's incredible. So their chemistry to me is phenomenal. If they did a whole album together, it would be ridiculous.
Man, and we us three, by the way, Mel, great minds think alike. We talked about Lady Rage at some point on some of the episodes. We always mention her, so thank you for mentioning her again because she's another underappreciated MC.
So underrated.
Yeah, it's stupid how underrated she is.
Yeah,
absolutely. Phenomenal pick, by the way. Thank you for that. Try, we're going back to you, my brother.
I actually had Lady of Rage with Dr. Dre.
Woo-hoo! Yeah.
At some point on the list.
That's cool.
I think Preemo actually mentioned that he was gonna do an album with Rage, but she got sick. Like something happened to her. She went into hospital.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know she had a form of cancer. I know that, and then it was scary, obviously. But I know that she's I think treatment helped her out, and she doesn't have it anymore. So thank God for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow. So both of you guys back to back, Lady of Rage. See what I mean? It's radiating, man. I told you, it's like a whirlpool. I love it. It's, anybody that comes on, it's always like that. We eventually connect at some point. Great choice, by the way, Try and Mel. Back to back home runs right there. All right. So now we're going back to you, Brad, Mr. Mountain Dew.
All right. Hey, I'm going to go down the list a little ways and go ahead and get this pick out of the way and
okay.
stay with the female flavor.
Cool.
All right. I'm going Foxy Brown and Samantha Fox.
Oh! Damn. Foxy wants to have some fun. Yo, Nana. Okay, Samantha Fox, obviously, she'll be doing the singing and the dancing, entertainment purposes. And then Foxy would just be spitting, right? And then Samantha Fox, she was obviously a sex symbol in the late 80s, early 90s. I know I had a crush on her. So, I mean, she's...
Yeah, I think everybody did.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Who didn't like Samantha Fox?
Her and that, was that the Full Force track they had? Was it the Full Force?
Yes, Full Force, it was.
I think every boy growing up had a crush on her.
Exactly. Man, great choice, Brad. I love the pick. Samantha Fox, that's going to be your 5. It has to be. So people can see that one. All right. And by the way, Mel, quick reminder, thank you for being on again with us. We appreciate you. Out of the choices, give me 5 when you get when we finish. Just text me on DM, like a text form, and then I'll copy and paste it, your top 5 choices, okay, from the ones that you've been doing. So
cool.
To share with everybody.
I
appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so moving on, back to me. Okay, so this is another group that's underrated to me. They were on Loud Records. They were part of that Loud Records Foundation. Toy Fury, what's up, brother? Shout out to you. The Cellar Dwellers. I just love them. The Cellar Dwellers, that Rums in Reality CD, the album, super classic. And their chemistry, connection, was just like Camp Low flavor, like Mos Def and Talib, just 1-2 punch, So I'm going to Cellar Dwellers. Busta Rhymes, Daz Effects, okay, Diggity Daz Effects. Those guys are underrated as well, and we love Daz Effects here. We talk about them a lot, obviously.
Hey, do we get a Daz Effects impression?
A chickadee chucking from the sewer and knock on the polluter. All right, that's it. That's it. That's all I got. And Brad. All right, man. Let's continue. I'm sorry.
Man, I had to.
I'm sorry, guys. I get a little Mel, as you get to know me, you'll see, man. I'm a little animated at times.
But wait. What do you do? What do you do, P? You do like this? That pick right there?
Yeah, exactly. When I do this, or I drop the notebook.
I got you on that.
You did have me on that.
Cellar are so underrated, man. Was it Phantasm and G or Ugg? I don't know how you G or Ugg. He is so sick to me, man. Like,
yes,
so underrated. Like, his wordplay is crazy. It's crazy.
It's smooth. It's crazy, yeah. And perfect combination. The video, they're on the talk show. I love that song, dude. And I think Little Dap was in that video, was it? Or I forgot who was in that video. Yeah.
God,
okay. Yeah. So production, real quick. I'm sorry, guys, for the reaction. Cellar Dwellers, Busta, and Daz Effects. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 5 guys. All right. So that's a dope combo. Production by so I'm calling them the Dungeon Sewer Dwellers. The Dungeon Sewer Dwellers. Because Daz Effects are always in the sewer with the Ninja Turtles. They're always kicking it. Right? And they're dope MCs. So I'm going production by Buckwild, by the way. Respectfully, Nick Wiz, because that was a classic that Nick Wiz produced for the Cellar Dwellers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Knots. I'm adding Knots to that production. All right. All right. Shout out to Bump. He says, sounds funky. Hey, man, that's what we do, bro. We got to spice it up, man. So that's what we do. Thank you. Okay. So moving along, gentlemen. Thank you for your patience. We're going back to the gentleman, Mel. Crate Diggers. Crate
Digger Hash in the building. All right.
Crate Digger Hash.
So you already inspired me. I had my whole list like messed up. So I just actually thought this right now on the fly. Let's put this down now. But it'll be dope for me to hear not a whole album because it might not be too well for a whole album, but for a song, it's like my lineup of high pitched rappers.
Okay.
So I want to hear like a song by Booty Brown, Ahmad, Alfalfa from the Wascals, Buckwheat from the Wascals.
Ooh.
Before the whole Buck 50 thing. And then the dude, I can't even his name right now, but he was from another level. Remember that song, What's That You Say About the West Coast?
You're saying about the West Coast ride, you got flavor.
So the cat that was like, we go whatever his name was. But him too.
Yeah.
So him, produced by Jay Swift.
Ooh. Jay Swift, the producer of the Far Side, the first album, right?
Yep.
Yes.
First album.
Mel, it's funny. When I was on with Tri Saturday, I mentioned Jay, the producer of the Far Side, in just a scenario. So that's cool that you mentioned him. You'll be glad to know that Another Level, I'm very close to having him on the show with me. All the original members of Another Level.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so that's funny that you mentioned that. So that was a nice segue for that, and that's a dope pick, by the way, Mel. Thank you for that. Absolutely. My brother Try, you're next up to bat.
I got Black Star and the Roots album.
Ooh.
Produced by Questlove and High Tech.
Oh man. You said Black Star and the Roots together.
Yes.
Minus Jimmy Fallon, or is he hanging out in the background? Minus Jimmy. Okay, that's cool. Wow. That's just a classic album.
I want to ask you all a question because there was a podcast on YouTube that was talking about who could the Roots battle, but I think it's more of who can battle. Well, yeah, I would say who the Roots can battle because like the groups they were saying like Wu-Tang Clan and De La Soul Tribe, I think they could beat them. But I think if you put Black Star against the Roots, what do you think? Like,
okay, I think that Malik B and Black Thought against Talib and Mos would be a dream team scenario. And of course, everybody else plays instruments. So the Roots will play instruments for everybody. And Dilla could even chill with them and do it as well.
Right.
And I want to ask you guys this, now that Try's saying this, who do you guys got? You got Black Thought and Malik B? Or you got Mos Def and Talib? I want to hear everybody's answer before we continue.
Jeez.
I think Mos Def by itself is a lot to deal with. Not even Talib, but I think Mos Def is a phenomenal artist, and he can rap, he can sing, he can do his little reggae chanting and all that. So I think it would be a lot. Like him and Talib would be a lot to deal with. And when they do their solo stuff, and then like as Black Star, I think it evens out. Like because I don't think the Roots they don't got that many hit records to battle like an Outkast, a Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going with Black Thoughts. Black Thought alone can dismantle 5 MCs out now. Black Thought right now is the baddest man on planet Earth. I think Black Thought. In my opinion, though, of course. Hector would be cheesy and smiling and doing the MC Hammer dance right now that I said that because I love Nas. But Malik B is super dope and underrated as well. So I respect your opinion, Try, and it's a great choice. There's no wrong or right, but I'm going Black Thought and Malik B beating Mos and Talib by like 2 points. Just 2. Okay? Or like a field goal. Just a field goal. Brad and Mel, before we continue, what about you
That's
guys?
a tough one. I mean, see, it depends on what era you're talking about, right? Like, if you're taking, I would take Black Thought and Malik B over Black Star. We're talking about like the Do You Want More, L Duff Half-Life roots. You know what I'm saying? Like Malik B to me was on the same level as Black Thought. He was so underrated to me. It was all about Black Thought, but I thought Malik B was just as dope as Black Thought, not better on some of those songs.
I agree with that. I agree.
If it's a Malik B, L Duff Half-Life version and Black Thought, they got Black Star hands down to me. If they're going to be on Black Star's level now, because more with Talib, I don't know it's because he's doing a lot like the podcast now and stuff, or now most is Yasin Bey. It's the same artist, but just a different kind of style for me. It's not as dope to me personally as it was with Black Star and with Reflection Eternal type of era.
Right.
So we're talking about the old roots of Half-Life versus the now Black Star. Roots got them easy to me, but we're talking about Black Star like Reflection Eternal type Talib Kweli and Black on Both Sides, Mos Def. They could probably handle any Roots era to me. L Def Half-Life to now, even though Black Thought is a beast. He's a beast, but you're gonna put Black Thought versus the Reflection Eternal Talib and Black on Both Sides Mos. Even going back to the what was that album Mos Def did, the mixtape? Can't think of it right now, but Universal Magnetic.
Universal Magnetic, yeah.
That Mos Def is like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know, that's tough. That's tough now. Yeah, I know, it's tough. But there's no wrong or right, which is great, because they're equally dope. So, Brad, what about you?
Man, I'm kind of, I mean, I hate to be the guy that agrees with the other guy, but, man, I kind of agree with everything he just said. Like, currently right now, I'm going Black Thought all day, every day. That's just me.
Yeah.
But, back 10, 15, 20 years ago, I would probably be in the same boat because, man, Mos Def and Talib both were just
superheroes.
I mean,
yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So that's the beauty of it, man. We love them equally, but it's so tough, right? It's so damn tough. But we had to choose somebody, so keep it interesting. Bump Jonas said the Spark. Yeah, he said the Spark. So, all right, let's continue it. So who's next? I'm sorry, because we got very excited. Try, you were last, right? Okay. Yeah. Brad, you're next, brother.
Okay, it's on me.
Yeah.
Let's see, where we at? Because I skipped a few. Let me go back up the list here.
13, okay. I believe. We're on 13.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go Kool Keith, who we talk about all the time.
We do. We love Kool Keith here. We do.
Love Kool Keith. I'm a huge Kool Keith fan.
Yep.
And I'm a huge fan of this group as well. And they did a song together. And I put this list together quickly. So I was brainstorming artists that had worked together, kind of. They did one song together, but they should do a whole album together. And I'm going The Prodigy.
Ooh. Smack that bitch up. Smack your bitch up.
That's it.
Yeah. Excuse me, IG. Oh, damn, I cursed, but, I don't want to get kicked out for saying the freaking, yeah. Wow. You said Kool Keith is intergalactic. He's weird. He's wacky. He's perfect with them. Kool Keith can mesh with anybody.
He can rap over anything, too. It doesn't have
anything.
He can go with a rock band, a metal band. I mean, did you guys hear that album he done with the rock band that got released last year?
What's it called?
I don't even remember the name of it. I picked it up, and I listened to it quite a bit when it first came out, but I overindulge in stuff, so I haven't listened to it in probably a year. So I need to go back and check it out, but it was really good.
Okay. Yeah, Kool Keith, because he makes a lot of stuff, man. It's hard to keep up with Kool
Yeah.
Keith. He makes a lot of stuff. He collaborates with a lot of people behind closed doors. So
I mean,
he's a legend, man.
he's a chameleon though. It's so many
Yeah.
different,
Yes. Black
personalities,
out.
so many different
Yeah,
characters. Like I don't even know which one you would go with.
that's
I
true.
mean, there's so many. It's crazy. From
Yeah.
Dr.
Black Elvis.
Octagon to Black Elvis to Dr. Doom to what was the name of that other guy who used to do it's too many to remember right now. But he has
Yeah.
so many different projects, so many different personalities, so many different characters. It's like it's crazy, man. But he's dope. He's definitely a legend.
Yeah,
Definitely a legend.
that's a great pick. And hey, give us a follow, by the way, whoever that this is. Two Disco hashtag DG. Follow us, man, because you're coming up with some cool name. I like that. You got to be a mix and match with us, bro. He said about Hamadia, Mecha Ladybug, Andre 3000, produced by Geology. Ooh, underrated producer, and Kev Brown, another dope producer slash MC. Wow. To Disco, give us all a follow, man, because you get it. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, that's my fan right there, man. I mean, if he
Okay,
was on
there you
here,
go.
he would kill it. And check him out too. He's a dope rapper, dope MC, dope
Okay, cool.
producer. Got some new
Nice.
stuff out, new music on his Bandcamp. So check him out for sure, because it's really dope. The same stuff that we like, he's on that same thing. So be sure to check
I
him
like
out.
it. Thank you for the recommendation, and definitely please follow us while we're on live because comments go up and sometimes you forget. You know how it is. But so thank you for that, man, for that dope pick. I love it. All right, so I'm next as we're winding down and closing down this phenomenal 10th edition of Mix and Match. This is number 10, so this is a milestone. All right, fellas, rest in peace. His son is doing his thing musically. Chucky, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the word, the letter M. I'll say small person. He's one of the illest small people on planet Earth. Bushwick Bill of the Ghetto Boys. Okay? He was a storyteller, and he was, I think he was an underrated lyricist as well, Bushwick Bill. Okay? This is wacky. Bushwick Bill, Fat Lip of the Far Side, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, and I'm calling them. You ready for the name? You're gonna spit out your Mountain Dew if you're drinking it. Okay.
I'm through.
All right, that's cool. It's I won't overhype it. All right, Chucky Lip Chili. Try. That's all I could come up with. I'm sorry.
What about the red fat Chucky Peppers?
That's even better. I like that. That's good. All right, that's even better. Yeah, because mine was butchered. Because I was in a rush.
Yeah, mine sucked too. I mean, I'm just
No,
being funny.
no, yours was better actually. Yeah, yours was better. All right, so Bushwick Bill, Fat Lip of the Far Side, he's wacky, and Red Hot Chili Peppers, Anthony Kiedis on the vocals. Flea, one of the illest guitarists of all time, of course, and production by I don't even know, to be honest. We'll just leave that alone.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out in the studio. So. Aztec Dinero, what's going on, man? Chicago MC as well. Shout out to you, Aztec Dinero. All right, and let's keep this going, and we're almost done. We'll close this out soon, gentlemen. Mel, thank you for staying with us on
Yeah.
overtime. We appreciate you, man,
Oh
and
yeah, no
thank you.
problem.
We appreciate you. Thank you. Moving along, we are going with Melvin.
All right. So I would love to hear Def Squad and Hit Squad album, The Squadron.
Uh-huh.
That would be amazing. So,
Yes.
you got the whole Def Squad, whole Hit Squad back together, reunion. Got everybody from Eric Sermon, Parrish Smith, Keith Murray, Redman, the
K
Diggy Drop
Solo.
Effects, K Solo.
Yes.
Now, Cy Scott might not remember that dude, but he was pretty dope too. Never
Yeah.
came with an album. He was really dope wordplay, top quality. Was part of PMD's Hit Squad. And
Right.
this is somebody. Was it Jesse West? It was one more person, but the whole Squadron album, produced by E Double, And PMD has some dope beats too, though. To be honest with you, his
Yeah,
solo
yeah.
albums, PMD has some heat too. So it could be E and Parrish producing, but a whole
Yeah.
squadron album that'll be sick.
Guys, I think that's a phenomenal choice. Try and Brad, did one of us chose that one as well? One of us, or we talked about them
I
together.
think I chose Def Squad and Flip Mode Squad
Mm.
together.
Okay, that's what it was. Yes. So you guys did all the squads. That's
Yeah.
cool. I like it. That's a great choice. Hit Squad and Def Squad. I mean, Keith Murray, man. I love Keith Murray. He's
Yeah,
just
me too.
another guy, man. Enigma, the Enigma album to me was just his best work. I just
Yep.
love that album. Yeah.
Yep. Has some really dope early Uma and Jay Dilla production too on that album.
Yes, and Eric Sermon's production as well was great. You know, to
Yeah.
compliment those guys. So definitely. Wow. Okay, Try, as we're winding down. Try. Okay, we're almost done. So we're
My last one, number 10, is actually TLC. I know I see you wearing the shirt. It's
yeah.
TLC and the White Girls, and it's gonna be produced by Jermaine Dupri and Dallas Austin
Oh,
and Babyface.
say
And,
that
the album. Oh, well,
one more time. I apologize. Can you say that one more time? You said TLC.
TLC and the Spice Girls.
Okay.
All
right.
The album would come out in like 98, 99, and it would be produced by Dallas Austin and Jermaine Dupri and Babyface.
Oh, you said Babyface. Dude, that dude's that's a smooth dude, Babyface. And he's one of the best of all time. Just a smooth R&B singer, producer. The Spice Girls, and you know what? Actually, the Spice Girls will do their R&B stuff with Babyface. I think Babyface will push them less poppy and more soul R&B. So that's interesting. I like that pick, man. Wow. That's a great pick, by the way. Brad? All right, Brad, we're winding down.
All right, I'm going to close it out with what I think is a great one. I think this is my best pick of the night. I've saved it for the last.
Okay.
I'm going Sa Roc.
Ooh.
The new.
She's the best to me.
She's like one of the best new female
of the new school. To me, she's the illest female MC right now of the new school, in my opinion.
And why don't we go back 40 years ago and put her with Sa Roc?
Oh.
Oh wow.
Wow. History lesson together.
Okay.
Who I think is one of the top 5 greatest female MCs of all time, in my opinion.
Okay, definitely.
Nobody else is probably going to think that, but Sa Roc was amazing.
No, she is. Yeah.
Underrated. She's underrated too. Nice. She had nice vocals as well.
Go back and look at some of the old footage, man, of her, like in the late 70s, early 80s, man. She was phenomenal.
Yeah,
she was.
That's a great
4
pick.
plus 1 more.
Yes, right. Woo! The foundation, man. The 80s, late. You know. Wow, you took it back. I like that. Sa Roc, man. Yeah, because my brother Hector V, and he told me about Sa Roc. At first, I was skeptical, and then I gave it a chance. After 3 or 4 songs, I was running back and forth in the backyard. I was literally running. I was like, "Oh, she's crazy. She's nice. Like, she can attack you lyrically. She can hang with the best of them." So Sa Roc is phenomenal. Great breath control to disco. Yeah, he said great breath control. That's true. Very true. Wow. Okay, my last pick. I'm gonna go a little. I'm gonna go a little crazy with this one. Crazy. Method Man. I'm gonna go Def Jam alumni. All right. Method Man. We all know Method Man and we love him. He was like the LL Cool J of the Wu-Tang to me. A Method Man with the ladies. So Method Man, LL Cool J, with Metallica and Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Right? I had to go outside the box. So Method Man and LL Cool J, Def Jam, of course. And then Metallica, one of the greatest rock groups of all time, with the Beastie Boys, man. The Beastie Boys can do the rock or the hip hop. And I'm calling the name of the group Smooth and Hard. Smooth and Hard. Yeah.
Ad Rock discovered LL Cool J, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rick Rubin, they were friends a long time ago. And LL, obviously from New York.
Ad Rock introduced him to Rick Rubin, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. So there you go, man. Method Man, LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool J. MrLickYourLips.com. And salute, man. Salute, Philip Flavor. Salute. We got to get you on, bro. Mix and match. So Method Man, LL Cool J, Metallica, and the Beastie Boys. And I think that'll be crazy. Rick Rubin on the production, and even Beastie Boys on production as well, because they did a lot of production that people forget about. All right, Paul's Boutique. All right. So who's Mel? You have one more pick, or is that finito? Is that one more, right?
Yeah, I got one more. It's pretty tame compared to everybody else's this evening's, but my last one will be just something simple. I want to hear another Leaders of the New School album. I want a reunion album with, of course, Buster, Dinko D, Charlie Brown, also Commander Milo, produced entirely by Backspin. Somebody that's really highly underrated. He did most of Leah's first album, did a couple of songs off the second album, did a dope record off of Buster's first album. I think Brad mentioned it before, Flip Mode Squad versus Death Squad. Beat it sick. So I want to hold Backspin produced album with Leaders reunion. I think that would be really, really dope.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Dinko D, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown had that energy, right? That crazy hype energy. I think all of them did, to be honest. They just fed off of each other so well. It's a tragedy, I think. And the reason why I say that is because Busta and them together put their differences aside. Enough of this crap. Like, they gotta get together and make a damn album, right? I think we all agree on that.
I thought there was talks with them doing something.
It was, but it never materialized.
It never happened, unfortunately. So
I think P, I think you said it earlier about some other group. I love how Leaders of the New School loved how they fed off each other, like how they would say a rhyme and they would end the last word first, and they would feed off each other.
Wow, all the time.
I miss that, how they would just rap and they would pitch each other's words. That was really sick to me.
Yeah, because on What's Next, in the video, Buster's in your face, Dungeon Dragon style, and he's like, and then they would repeat what he's saying. They go, uh-oh, oh, and then Buster rises, the hookah, the piper, the piper. And then they will go and mesh with him. Brad's laughing because of the imitation I did on I did a crazy voice.
The Foosh-Nickens, man. The Foosh-Nickens got me.
I was going to say that. Let's say that. Foosh-Nickens.
Yes. I did a crazy...
Same vibe. Same Foosh-Nickens.
I did a Chip Fu imitation on the group chat, and these guys were cracking up. I can't do it now, bro, because it won't be funny again. But it was crazy. I just felt good, so I did it. Chip Fu. I think that we're all done with our list, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for being on. This has been a great moment. I'm glad that we got a Chicago brother on. Try and Brad. You know how I feel about you two. I love you guys. You guys are my brothers, and I want to welcome Melvin to the family as well. We're all family, man. This is a community, and once again, man, I just think that just supporting each other is important, right? I think that's important. That's what keeps each other going. And I think that it's just a beautiful thing when the community just comes together. You know what I mean? So it's important, I think, to stress that. To Disco, I'm gonna have you on next week, bro. Okay? When I come back, I'm gonna have a little hiatus, but I'm gonna be back next Thursday. I'll be back. So,
how's your wife doing?
Thank you for asking. She's doing good, actually. Thank you for asking, bro. And Melvin, thank you for the wishes. Thank you for everybody asking. Thank God she's doing good. She's home with me right now.
Nice.
As long as she's on point with the food, no spicy, that's it. So surgery is September 30th. They scheduled it for the 30th because they said that she could do good as long as she's taking care of herself. So, all right,
Okay.
Brad, thank you for that. I
yeah.
appreciate, I appreciate that. And anything you guys want to say before we bounce out of this phenomenal episode of part 10 of Mix and Match? You guys have been great. Anything you guys want to say before we get out?
I mean, I just want to say thank you all for having me on. You know, I watched a couple of your earlier podcasts, and I was really interested in what you all were doing. It's really fun to look at and to be a part of it. I appreciate that. Thank you all for welcoming me into the family. I had a great
Absolutely.
time. You know, like I said, the first couple of minutes, you know, your nerves start going, you know what to expect. But after the first, like you said, the first, second pick, I was in there. So I appreciate you all having me on. Looking forward to
Yeah,
coming back. Had a good time, and you know, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me on.
absolutely,
No doubt.
guys. I'm glad you saw your mom, Brad.
Hey, man, that's all I can say. I got to see my mom today. I haven't saw her in a month, probably, maybe a little over a month. So, man, like that, hey, my day was made. I mean,
Yeah.
everything else is just, you know, doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I'm happy for that. All right.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. I mean, it just means a lot to see her.
That's good. I'm happy. Try, as always, man. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for always being loyal, brother. I appreciate you guys. And again, man, let's show love. Let's spread love to everybody else. And most importantly, I always say this: for the people that are not following us, that are watching from afar, it's okay to push that button and follow. Okay, we're all in this together. Let's support each other. You know, so that's important. I gotta stress that. Let's just support each other and let's do it together, man. It's just better that way together versus from afar. You know, so don't be shy is what I'm trying to say. Damn it, don't be shy. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Mel, you did a phenomenal debut. God bless your wife, your son.
Thank you.
Hey, you gotta add the Incubus song "Follow Me" to the video.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, fellas, Melvin, get some rest. You guys get some rest. Have a marvelous night. God bless y'all. Give me the 5 songs and I'll post it, okay?
Will do.
Sounds good. Peace,
All right,
guys.
y'all. All right, good night, y'all. Peace.
Good night. Peace. All right.